Hey everybody, this is your girl Tiffany Coates. I just got off of my live with my The Black Therapy show. So I wanted to say a couple of things and about what's been going on. So we see that Chris Rock has did his thing on Netflix. I think it was an iconic show. You know, you have to be a Chris Rock fan. Stand up, Brooklyn, to really get him and understand him. A lot of people are having problems with him expressing himself after a whole year. I mean, you know, Will publicly embarrassed him in front of millions of people. And now that he is finally expressing himself about what happened, everybody is, oh my God, he's bashing women. He was wrong to black people. And how dare he? He's a mammy. And I'm like, where did y'all get all of this at from Chris Rock? You know, I never saw Chris Rock do anything negative to black people. I never saw him be rude to women. Like, I just saw him always do comedy. He's always been a different type of man. You know, and it's 11 of them. It's like a whole bunch of brothers. If people don't know, he comes from a very large family. But him expressing himself and telling how he felt, he had all rights to, you know. And Will and Jada put their business on the Red Table Talk, which is supposed to be in the kitchen. Red Table Talk. They sprayed the kitchen table red and told all the business. And now when people are expressing themselves, people are having an issue. No, we do not want our black men fighting one another. No, we do not want women being disrespected or insulted. No, we don't want that. But Will was out of order. You know, on one of the biggest nights of his life, he let his emotions supersede him, and he went up there and he hit one of his comedian comrades. You are out of order. And Chris Rock said he hit him so hard he hears summertime. Okay? Yeah, that shit was funny. But yeah, you know, a lot of stuff I want everybody to see. I'm not the one, I don't like to tell, you know, what's going on. I do want to have the conversation on how people thought about it. I don't think it was a disrespect to Jada. Again, I want to also express, because I had people coming for me from another blogger. I'm not even going to mention her name. She's just the lady with the crazy braids. She tried to come for me and call me a turtle. I would never be a turtle. And if I was a turtle, yeah, I'm slow, I'm wise, and I live long, okay? You don't want to call people a turtle. You know, she was going in about, you know, Chris and disrespecting Jada and her hair. Now, again, I'm a professional licensed cosmetologist of 23 years. I specialize in hair weaving, wigs, and everything, you know, dealing with hair extensions. So when I saw Jada, Jada looked beautiful. I never saw Jada not look good. Jada always looked nice and put together, and that night she looked good. I did not see one case of alopecia. Now, it's different levels of alopecia again, and I hate that I have to explain this because people's like, oh, you know, you didn't treat her, you don't know who she is. I don't have to treat her. I am a professional that's had the experience of dealing with women with all different cases of alopecia. Her alopecia is 0 to 1. 0.1, excuse me. That's what she has. She don't have severe alopecia. Severe alopecia are women that have bald spots all around their head that they cannot go out in the street without a wig or a headscarf or a scarf or some type of something that's wrapping up their hair, or they have to go completely Mr. Clean bald where is nothing, just skin, a baldy. Y'all should know what that is. So that was my thing. Jada did not have any of those, and it wasn't a disrespect. And again, if she put out a movie with G.I. Jane or she became, I would watch it because she's an awesome artist. She is an awesome actress. I mean, her work is amazing. Just like Will work is amazing. But now y'all on a 7 year, I'm not watching nothing of y'all. I'm not doing it. I'm not giving that to y'all because I'm actually disappointed and very upset with them about how they handle. You know how you look at people a certain type of way because they the family, they the royal black family, of Hollywood. But now, people, please don't put all your hopes and dreams and people that will always hurt you. Luckily I didn't never look up to celebrities like that. I look up to my mom. Okay, she's my celebrity, but definitely, I'm happy that he talked about it. He talked about a lot of stuff that needed to be talked about. He talked about his daughters and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed Chris Rock stand up. He talked about Meghan Markle. That was funny because it's for real, Meghan Markle. I mean, come on, you're not a dumb woman, and I was against how they was treating her. I'm not with how they treat her. They treat her really, really bad, especially in the British press. But um, she should have did her homework. Especially with the originators of white supremacy and colonialism. They are the mothers and fathers of it. So you should have knew that was going on. I also blame her mama because her mother said on a documentary she never told her daughter about race. And why wouldn't you? You married a white man. You got involved with a white man, and you didn't never tell your daughter that they're gonna judge her because her hair is a little different, or because you did. No, you should have taught her. Now she had to get a black girl wake up call, and listen, Harry's a stand up dude. His mother raised him right. He wanted to protect his wife and protect his children, and we give him that. So we definitely want to give some love, shout out to that. But go ahead, Chris, you did your thing. I appreciate that. Also, I wanted to talk about really fast. I know that the reality show Sweetie Pie, um Tim was sentenced to life in prison. Now, when I first saw Sweetie Pie, um, I had an issue with Tim. The first thing came to my mind was Tim is spoiled and how he handled things with his mom and the business, being very careless. I knew that they was going to have an issue with him. I just didn't know it was going to be this deep of an issue. I really liked the nephew, her grandson. He was very nice and he wanted to start a new life and be with his grandma. And Tim jealousy superseded all of this, and Tim orchestrated the death of his nephew, and now he gets life. So this message that I want to put out there: if you have jealousy that is that much of hate, please go talk to somebody. Go talk to somebody. For you to hate a family member that much, for you to orchestrate him dying or trying to, that means something is wrong with you. And it's really, really sad that he even had to even, you know, um, that Andre, his family, have to go through this. So we send our love to his family. I know I know Miss Sweetie Pie. I know she's done. Like she's just so horrified by what is going on. But we want to send love out to many families that are having issues with your family. The best thing is if you're not happy with your family, walk away. You don't want to be a product of the jail system because you are upset, you're mad, or you can't control your emotions. Us as black people really need to learn how to control our emotions. So I definitely wanted to talk about that. Somebody brought to my attention Angela Yee. She went on the Tamara Hall show. See, I don't watch none of these things. I really don't care. But something that was me being on a podcast with two men. And I like that I'm on a podcast with two men because they have two different backgrounds, two different ways of thinking, and we all went through something differently than each other, and we all have a voice. When I watch her, or even Miss Darlene that's on the Honeycomb show, their voice is not as big, or they don't talk enough or speak up for themselves or say how they feel. In my eyes, my view, please. I don't want nobody to come for me. In my view, I don't think they speak up enough. It felt like they were just there. You never want to just be there. You want to be able to have an opinion, especially as a woman. You don't want to be overbearing, but you definitely want to have an opinion. And when I see them, I didn't really hear them. And I didn't hear them enough. When they mentioned Little Mama was disrespected by Charlemagne. And I wish her father was there, or whoever man or whoever's in her life would have went up there and slapped. No, I'm sorry. I don't condone violence. But no, they should have put him in his place. You don't do that to her. But I think Beanie Siegel did it. Beanie Siegel wound up saying something and voicing his opinion about it. So I'm happy that he did that. But yeah, I mean, they were out of order. And I don't even watch The Breakfast Club like I used to. Only certain things. If I really want to see it, I watch it. But other than that, I don't give them that energy. Because I don't like both of their energies. The men. But other than that, Angela Yee, I feel like women point of view. You're not on the show anymore, and I haven't saw anything from you lately. Um, and now you're on the Tamara Hall show, and I really hope that now you put your feet to the pedal. If you really want your voice to be heard, you're gonna have to put in that work. You did put in a lot of work at the Breakfast Club, but I really thought you was going straight into your show, and I thought you would have been promoting and stuff. I didn't see that. If you want somebody on the show, you need to go and get Miss Jones. Miss Jones is the business. Hey, Miss Jones, I know you don't watch my show, but I don't know. But hey, Miss Jones is the business. I love Miss Jones. So, I miss Wendy. Although, Wendy's going through her own little personal karma. But other than that, I am going to be doing a segment on real women having a conversation with trans women. I think that needs to be talked about. I want anybody to live their true life. Okay? Gay, straight, bi, I don't care. Live your best life, but live your best life in truth and honesty. And whoever you deal with, you be honest with them on who you are. And if they love you and they like you, they're going to accept you for who you are. You don't have to lie to them. So if you start your relationship off with a lie, it was going to end with a lie. So that's a message to anybody. Please be honest in the beginning of your relationships, because if you're not, it's going to cause some type of backlash and it's not going to work. And the other person is not going to like you because you're a liar. So that is my message, and I'm definitely going to be speaking with women, real women. They want to call us cisgenders. I don't believe in that cisgender thing. I am a woman. I was born she, her, all of that with a nice little flower in the middle. Okay. So definitely look out for that. Cause I don't go on here a lot. I'm only on here like once, once a month or something. I'll come out and say something, or I'm on on the show with the other co-hosts of the Black Therapy Show. Please watch the Black Therapy Show. Check us out. We having a conversation about us as Black people. Please don't mind my hand. I had wound up hurting my hand, and it's healing. Not hurting, and I had a little cyst, so it's healing. So definitely check us out, the Black Therapy Show. Y'all also know I do fashion. So I'm a beauty director of a show, Fashion Week Brooklyn. So definitely look out for that show that's coming out. If you're into fashion and runway, we're looking for models, hairstylists, makeup artists. We want you. We want to open up doors for you, to be able to teach you how to work the behind the scenes. Definitely. I think that should be too much. Oh, excuse me. Make sure y'all check out the 1619 project. I definitely I'm recommending that to everybody. It's on Hulu, 1619 project. It gives us the history that they do not want to tell us about, but Miss Hannah, Nicole Hannah Jones, tell us the history about Black people, and it's not even only Black people; it's white history too. It's the mix of both histories because we needed each other. So definitely look it up. And once you know who you are, you can be able to make those steps, especially for your young people, for your children. We have to make change. We have to make room for solutions. So, everybody, thank you for chiming in. Please like and subscribe. Everything that I talk about is fair use, is my opinion, how I feel. Leave a comment. Tell me how you feel. Okay, blessings. Tiffany Coates, straight from Brooklyn.